was blessed a long time ago to invest my money the right way and, put what you think about me. I don't care what you say about me. You're not in the position that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Terence Crawford is no longer staying quiet about Floyd Mayweather's comments. After Floyd said Crawford didn't deserve his win and even leaked a private sparring video, Crawford fired back, claiming Floyd actually owes him $31 million. He says this money goes back to the early days of their friendship. This comes right after Floyd got into more financial trouble in Las Vegas for not paying for cars. Crawford believes Floyd is trying to act rich online because his real financial situation might not be as good as he shows.
I couldn't choose a better guy for the job.
He's gonna make you hundreds of millions, you said?
Hundreds of millions, it sounds good, but we're in the billionaires club.
The lawsuit that made Crawford respond was filed less than 10 days ago in Clark County Court. It says Floyd and Mayweather Promotions bought for expensive cars worth over $1 million from Vegas Auto Gallery on July 3rd. Floyd gave two checks, one for $1.6 million and one for $650,000, but later told the dealership not to cash them.
Claiming that they did some shady practices. But this is a response to their lawsuit that he bought 4 cars in the amount of $2.3 million back in July. And one of the cars was $1.2 million, which was a 2018 special edition Maybach. I don't know, something really, really fancy. Very, very rare car.
Instead of paying, Floyd posted the cars on Instagram, showing them off to his 29 million followers. The dealership says Floyd never planned to keep the cars. He only wanted them as props to keep his Money Mayweather image. He later returned 3 of the cars and agreed to keep the Maybach for $1.2 million. But even then, he still didn't pay.
Options, options, options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16.
By signing that deal, Floyd and Mayweather Promotions officially admitted they owed the money and couldn't argue in court if they failed to pay. But even with this clear agreement, the dealership says Floyd still missed the payment dates, even after getting extra time. Their lawyer said, "Our case is clear. Floyd bought the cars, signed the papers, but refused to pay."
$5 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, "That's true, but you owe 50 more." And he's just like, that can't be right.
This isn't the first time Floyd has been accused of not paying. Over the years, many people and businesses claimed he paid late or didn't pay at all, from workers at his loss, Vegas strip club to jewelry sellers and event promoters. The man who always shows off his wealth often ends up in money disputes.
I mean, dang, Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, wow, y'all around here getting Rolexes, not paying for them. Man, y'all got stacks of money, owing jewelers money. Man, how y'all around here, man, getting millions of dollars in all this jewelry and leaving 280?
That's why Crawford's claim that Floyd owes him $31 million doesn't sound surprising. His team hasn't explained the full details, but there are a few possibilities. One is that Crawford believes he lost huge earnings by never getting a fight with Floyd. Back when Floyd retired in 2017, Crawford was already rising as a champion. A Mayweather versus Crawford fight back then would have made hundreds of millions.
I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to.
Another reason could be business deals outside the ring. Floyd's company is involved in many events and partnerships. There could be disagreements over unpaid shares or percentages. What makes it worse is the leaked sparring video. In boxing, sparring is private and never meant to be shown. Sharing that video was seen as breaking trust.
The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones. Make it rain. I need everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection.
The irony is that Floyd built his identity on 2 things: undefeated records and untouched.
The sad part is Floyd's image is built on being undefeated and super rich. 50-0 and the money team are his identity. But now, with unpaid car lawsuits and bounce checks, that image is cracking. And Crawford, now undisputed in 3 weight classes, the only fighter to do it in the 4-belt era, has the credibility to call him out. The dealership's case shows how fragile Floyd's rich image really is. Court papers say not only did Floyd refuse to pay,
has the standing to call him out.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah,
That's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
And it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your.
He also publicly attacked the dealership online, telling his fans to avoid them. The dealership says his post led to threats from Floyd's followers. For them, this is more than unpaid money. It's about protecting their reputation. For Floyd, it's a battle in court and online, trying to win in public what he's losing in private. Crawford, on the other hand, has been smart with money. He broke away from Top Rank, took risks, and made millions from the Errol Spence Jr. fight. Now he's on top and undefeated in 3 divisions and financially secure. So, when he criticizes Floyd, it isn't just trash talk. It's from someone who sees himself as the next king in both legacy and independence.
About the whole 50 Cent story, you gotta hear
Accusations that Floyd Mayweather has unpaid debts with fellow athletes. A widely known allegation comes from rapper 50 Cent, who accused Floyd of cheating him out of $2 million during his jail sentence.
Then are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring.
Meanwhile, Floyd's lawyers are trying to fight back by accusing the dealership of fraud, saying they didn't give proper car documents. But legal experts say Floyd's counterclaim is weak and likely to fail. Their lawyer even called it ridiculous. It just shows Floyd's pattern. Instead of pain, he tries to flip the situation.
We're gonna get to it. What's up? We're gonna get to it. International with it.
On top of that, Crawford also responded to Floyd saying his win against Canelo was easy because Canelo was washed up. Crawford said he beat Canelo with a clear game plan, one that even used Mayweather's own style. He studied how Floyd beat Canelo with defense, how Dimitri Bivol controlled him, and how Canelo's footwork weakens late in fights. Crawford said, "I knew I was going to win. Canelo always struggles against my style. At the start of the fight,
My children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of
Came a fight where Crawford made it where Canelo, to have any chance, he had to go get close. So he had to go through a bad neighborhood.
Yep.
And Crawford mugged him. It's that simple. He had to go through a bad neighborhood to get anything done, to get to the place that something was going to be done good.
Yeah.
And he got mugged going through that neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Expected Canelo to overpower Crawford, but Crawford stayed calm, blocked punches, dodged, and countered patiently. His punches weren't flashy, but effective. He said he never felt Canelo's power as dangerous. "There's no formula to beat me," he said. As the fight neared the end, his corner told him, "They won't give it to you." So Crawford pushed harder, dominated the final rounds, and won clearly.
Crawford, you did it, boy. You did it. For those who still aren't quite sure what they witnessed last night, I'm gonna let you know that you witnessed what is called a notorious boxing clinic. This is everything done right, okay? First,
when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me, But for me, I knew I could do it and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Terence, when did you know that you were going to beat him?
I think that for me, I watch defense as much as I watch offense. So yeah, like I thought like watching Bud catch those shots off his glove.
He looked amazing.
So amazing.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah. He'd go to a body and he'd catch that and come up with an uppercut. Just all those things that seem.
He looked great.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody do that to.
Here, he needs another payday while his lawsuits are piling up. He still owes $1.2 million to Vegas Auto Gallery. And now, he's even talking about a rematch with Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's advisor confirmed Pacquiao is interested. They had actually signed with PBC back in 2019 hoping for Mayweather versus Pacquiao 2. But Floyd backed out then. When Pacquiao beat Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman, Floyd quickly left the arena. That rematch never happened, and Pacquiao later retired. But now, Pacquiao is back.